This is the day that Citi TV and Citi FM have agreed and decided to deploy relief items, much needed relief items for persons who have been affected by the opening of the floodgates of the Akosombo Dam, which resulted in flooding of many communities that live along the Volta River. My name is Umaru Sandamadu, and for this particular coverage, I am in Adan, in the Adan East district of the Greater Accra region, leading this team that's going to deploy relief items to the community members who need same. I'm speaking to you from Kpongpo Panya. Kpongpo is a community, Panya means a river, so the Kpongpo River, which is an integral part of the Asafotufiami Festival, the festival of the Adan people. The last time I was here to celebrate the Asafotu, this was very dry ground, and we were walking here and celebrating lots of festivals happening here. The traditionalists would move inside the river, which is a bit far beyond here, to engage in the activities. However, what is happening now is that this whole area has been covered. What exactly is the situation onshore or on the island communities, which is what we are actually considering now? So I am here with the Citi team. We are actually going to board one of these boats here to go to one of the island communities known as Mutuchonya. The over 20 minutes journey on the boat has brought us to the island community of Mutuchonya. So it's a whole community that lives here, but which community is inundated by flood waters that arrived here. So the team has just arrived at the island community of Mutuchonya. We actually did this journey with the assembly member for the Agopo electoral area. What is the situation here? What did they report to you? And I'm sure you would have come here a number of times already.
Yes, I was here last week Wednesday. I was called by one of them, even he's coming now. Okay. That they were affected by the spillage. So I came here to see things to myself. Okay. Actually, when I came, some of them were on the table, on the water. Oh. So from there, we try to get to everyone who matters. To help? Yes, to help.
Okay. Let me speak to them. Sir, if you could just join me. This is the man who you spoke to. Have you seen this kind of devastation here before?
Oh, no.
So tell me what happened here.
Oh, it's the water that have taken our properties, our buildings and everything collapsed. So as I'm speaking here now, if you should go to the other side here, all the buildings and everything have collapsed over there.
So go show me this place that you said has been destroyed.
Okay.
Thank you. So this is Israel. He lives here in Mutuchonya, and he's going to just show me the area of devastation in his electoral area. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure if I can continue with this journey with you, Israel. I think
there's a house over there. It has collapsed.
So what building is it?
It's a mad house.
It's somebody's house?
Yeah, it's my house.
That is your house?
That's my house.
Who and who were living in that house? No, this one. Who and who were living in that house?
I and my wife and my children.
You and your wife. How many children do you have?
4.
So where are they now?
They are at the village over there at Agbebe side, the next village.
Were you able to take some of your belongings out of this place?
Oh, no.
Wow. So that is a picture of devastation. And Israel, what were you, these trees, like shady place, what were you doing here before the water came?
We are doing ventilation over here.
This is incredible, incredibly sad. Now, let me just show you something interesting. This is a river on my right, and this is the river again on my right. So this is essentially what is left of this land. If I were to take steps, so this is how far the water has come, right in front of someone's house. If I were to count, and I'm going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I've stepped in water. That is how narrow the island has become as a result of the flooding. When your house is reduced to this, you have a number of options, painful options, that is. 1, to flee the community entirely and go to a family of a neighbor's family or a family member's home, or go to a relief center, or decide to stay because this is the only place you have. And if you choose the last option, this is what happens to you. You sleep at a place like this. The bed has been brought outside, a mosquito net fitted to it, with these pillars supporting it. And this is where people spend the night. But again, this is even better because this is a lifted bed. Let me show you something else. This is a straw mat, and that is a mosquito net over it. This is where someone spent the night. They've woken up and moving around. Your room is gone. We have come to another village, another island. This one is known as Kewusi, and we're going to go inside there. But before then, let me just talk to the assembly member for this electoral area that has Kewusi as a part of its adjoining communities. This is Kewusi.
Yes, please.
When the flooding happened, how were your islands affected? How were your communities affected?
Actually, when it is affected, the whole building have collapsed. People lost their farm, their animals, and then other properties. So it's a very serious situation on the ground.
But do you still have people who are living on this island?
Yes, few people are still living on the island.
Okay, so let's go look at that. Okay. So I'm going into this community now with the assembly member to take us and show us around. And so let's go. We're just going to assess the situation on the ground. And so this is the entry point of the community. We are met again with collapsed buildings that used to house people completely on the ground. Oh, okay. Now I'm sinking here, and okay, this is really muddy. Yes. Okay, great. So someone has managed to save a few of the roofing sheets, park them here, and there's no house here. Now entering the village of Kewusi. Kewusi means the back of the sand, Dangbe word, and this is what it opens to. It looks like someone had come to destroy this place with a huge blast and decides to leave the community the way it is. Community left in ruins, buildings gone down, window sills thrown asunder, and stalls that were in the center of the house completely submerged. This woman lives here.
Base e kreki ko se nene adewo wa papa me dewo jika nene bane kreki ko, that is 1963.
Okay.
Le e bajama bio mekla akneke ho biga dan na hisine lechon se wo jama bio afọ we kolo wa ne agbo kikonye.
So she's saying that her fathers or forefathers have told them that the last time something like this happened, something close to this, was in 1963, and they've had to migrate to Bigadan. She was not born at the time, but she's witnessing this now. When the event started on Tuesday night into Wednesday, they were called and told that there was an impending disaster, which disaster they were to prevent. And she said they started collecting sacks of sand and trying to pack them under their buildings, like this particular one. So you load a sack with sand and place it here. All right, so this is the building. It used to be a blue house. Inside used to be blue, the outside not painted. The inside, you can see the other colors. The electrical wires, bulbs, all of them gone. The TNG material that was used as a ceiling, gone. The next thing we are going to do is to deliver relief items to community members, like people who are living here who have been affected. And there are many more like that. So let's take you to the Bigadan Festival Park, which is the Asafotu Park, for the distribution of relief items that you sent us, viewers of Citi TV, listeners of Citi FM, that you have asked us and given to us in trust to be given to victims of the Akosombo Dam spillage flooding. It's now time to offload the goods, the relief items, and the boys from the township selected by the assembly member are getting on board the truck. Meanwhile, under the pavilion, the displaced persons are waiting eagerly for the arrival of the goods that will be distributed to them. We have various items here for distribution that we are going to share to victims of the flood. Lofonyo ni kaya ne wake fon TV ono ne jion klana kan problem ji no ne wade jion ke problem ba adan ke suga copy ke asutware ke popan slot in lo wan la ne awawo ayebo ko ne wa ba yebo anyi le wade meke ahanye support le anukwale ne wa cheme ahon ni fu lo wake omo ke baneji rice wake galiba wake befo humba wake yo neji beans mosquito net mudon wa chere yolo good wake mosquito net ba wake tadehi ke huke ba le wake mosquito coil huke ba wan here wa dem laundry soap neji jali na ke ma foni na ke ma sani wake ba le wan here sickly neji sugar le wan here wa dem mattress neji vono mattress wake poisin yo le na ke ba ni ne asachoni ya he ko ni na ka mo no ebe ko ni ma wo e wasn't zugban jan lo ke chacha ke for zugban lo ke no ba han ko o ya wo no le wan here wa de hu ko pot na ke ma chiku because latte o me klapwen nyuwo latte o me le wa ke ko pot ba wa ke da December lo da December hu ngeyo ake poisin esa ko mi ko to ko mami wan here drinks neji drinks na nu no le wan here ko fu no ke pie ke hand sanitizers bene corona ba ade wo keke pe wan hi wa den chun ke jama blefunu jali o me actually hand sanitizer wa ke ko hu ba ko ne ko sun ne o ma use lo ni hi na wa ke ba ino ne lo wa ke ba wo nye den se wa ke ma wo no fe no e henda lo wa ke ma wo wa no che assemblyman enyo me na nge yo neji nono neji William ke Mr. Sewonu wa ke ma wo ade le me na magba ke hanye
Mada Salem Agokpo mananim ke pediatakope mananim ni waka na Citi FM ke Citi TV maka na mesin ke nene mene ayi ke bua ne mono no meso wade no waka ha wa mambi